Yeah, speak louder. Yeah.
Do I look at the camera or I look at him?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you. I think you look at him. It seems more natural.
Okay. So Arthur, could you kindly introduce yourself first?
Well, I'm Arthur, and I'm from Taiwan.
Okay.
And I know this work camp because of June.
Okay.
Yeah, and because my friend Jerome, he's one of overstay.
Okay. So what was the main reason why you joined the work camp?
Well, because basically we are architecture students, so we heard that we will be helping building schools, and of course that's better. Not just helping, but it's what we are good at, and building stuff. And so it's a work camp. So why not just like try?
Mm-hmm.
So we are free in summer.
Okay.
So it's better to help people than just stay home and play computers.
Sure. And now that we are ending the work camp after 14 days, now what do you think are the 3 most important things you have done during these past 14 days?
Well, the 3
and
most
why you
important
consider them most important for you?
Well, the first one will definitely be the community that you take us there.
The depressed area.
Yeah, the community.
Our Lady of the Poor Parish.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not just the way they live, and not the condition they live in, but how they deal with what they have and their hope. It's impressive because when we saw what condition they are in, all we feel is sorrow. But you won't see that kind of emotions in the kids there.
Mm-hmm.
All they are full of happiness and hope.
Okay.
And I think that's the thing that maybe we will never understand, because we have so much, but instead we think we have so little. Because all we are looking at, like we city children, there's always people that are richer than us, that are more lucky and maybe more handsome, and have things better than us, smarter than us. So that's when we are always looking forward.
Ourselves.
We will never be satisfied. And that's something that we have to learn from them. Because though they have nothing, they have everything, because they have everything they need. So when I say they can smile like they have nothing to lose, it is true, and it is in a good way that they don't need anything, so they have nothing to lose. Anything they need, they make themselves, or maybe they try to find it themselves. There's no more desire than what they already have. It's great. But yeah, we had a lot of fun there, because I think that's the best thing that I came to this work camp.
Okay.
Because overstay's work camp is different from other work camps. That you actually went inside and you talked to the families. And I think that's something very unique. Because other work camps, we just drop the goods and we drop the donations, and maybe we have like games and then we just go. But unlike you actually take us inside each home. We talk to them, we understand them, and that turned us from a hierarchy. Like before we are higher than them. Now when we talk to them and chat to them, we are equal with them. We are mutual. We are peers. And I think that's the most brilliant part about this. That's not say donation, but this interaction between us. It's beautiful. It's more humane.
Yeah. So the children, you saw that they didn't have any self-pity. And as we were saying yesterday, it's like sometimes they don't pity themselves, but at the end of the day, we are the ones who should pity ourselves.
We saw them, but the sorrow we feel for ourselves. We saw that we have so much more, but we are so much more unhappy at the same time. And the saddest thing is not when I'm in the community, but when I am leaving the community. As I told you, we saw when the bus drive out. It's nearly 3 whole minutes. We still are at the border of a huge and beautiful cemetery that's built by the Americans. They got like scenery and lakes, and people are taking photos, and like they have like beautiful plains, like the whole green grass. It's the community the contrast.
So stark.
Like I was saying, the dead are living better than the living.
It's sad.
It's really sad.
And I think one thing that we also talked yesterday about those kids that we saw, that we played with, and that we didn't expect that they were living in such kind of depressed situation. When we went to their homes, we could not connect their happiness with kind of.
Because what the energy they bring is so much different when they go home. It's like a square. I don't know how wide, but so small. But like 8 people piling together, and yet they are so happy. So when we are not seeing their homes, we thought that they must be like they have everything they need and they must be really happy. But then when we saw that they are in lack of so many things, it's the contrast.
How could they do that? Yeah. Okay. So what's the second point?
Or the second point.
Second experience that's most memorable for you.
The second experience would be, I would say it would be at the school.
The school.
Not the Southbridge, but the Teen Dog.
Teen Dog, okay.
Yeah. There's a lot of things happening Teen Dog. Of course, the Teen Dog, it's nice. Everybody is complaining about how they can't sleep at night. Of course, the music is there, but I don't know, I have no problem sleeping. Okay. I thought it's kind of, maybe it's just me, because the day's work tire us out. So when we like lie down, we just feel right in sleep. But the children there, I think the Henry said about this too, about the things we do with children, like the teaching them. It's the simplest thing that we taught them, like making airplane and doing stuff, and they are so happy. And at the end of the day, just a simple coin can make them so happy. Like coin toss.
Yeah.
We play that in the same day for like an entire 40 minutes, and they just still keep on going. But in city we have an iPad and there's so many different games. We tire out borders in like 5 minutes, like Angry Birds, and it's so boring. And then internet, Facebook, so boring. But they are having fun with a simple like 5 quarters.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Yeah, it is. So, of course, and the work. Day in, day out. Yeah.
Also saying that before you were expecting to make a very simple thing on stage, but when you went there,
yes. About the stage, I was talking to you the other day about how we thought that it's a disappointment that we came here to make stage instead of building like shelter and houses for them. Yeah, but from the first day, we instantly know that we are wrong, because we are like digging holes and filling things and mixing cement and doing all the kind of stuff that we never expected. We was just like thinking like building like a square and stuff. We are thinking too simple, and yet there are so many procedures and things and little things. It's the devil is hiding in the little things. It is, because at the end of the day, filling in the hole is easy, but like digging the hole and like putting the small like screw like things, it's the hard thing. It's the detail that is hard. Yeah, it's just proof that we have so much to learn. Yeah, so we were hoping to learn a lot in this Open State Work Camp, but like I told you, we got so much more. And not
thought
just
that you're going to give, at the end you are actually.
Yeah, we are the one that's getting so much more. Yeah.
Is there anything else? What about our visit to the sick? How was it for you?
All the sick.
Were you depressed there, or you?
Actually, no. I was just reminded, because I was studying abroad in Australia, and I saw in the real suburban area, like things are like they can't afford vaccine and stuff. So I was shocked then. But then I went back to Taiwan, and the places I live in are at least not cool. So we were like, everybody is happy. But then when I came back here, it just sort of like remind me of what I saw. And like not everybody is all happy. Like come on, a 4-month-old is already 2 procedures doing the brain. It's sad. It is sad, but like the priest said, you will always wonder why not you.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's important because it's not you. It's because it's not you, so you have to work extra hard for the unfortunate. So one day when you have, because you have more, you have more responsibility. You have to work more harder, and then because you work more harder, you have like maybe more money, and then using that advantage, you can help the unfortunate to make it equal. I think that's why not us. Because it's not us. We have to acknowledge that we have the more responsibility. So one day we can help the unfortunate to make it even. To make foundations, to help, to like Open State, have work camp, taking people from all over Taiwan, all over the world, Macau, Japan, so that one day we can help the unfortunate.
And I noticed that last question. I noticed that